Hello everybody. Welcome to our FF14 roleplay playthrough stream. Hopefully you all are doing pretty well today. Oh my goodness, no fucking way. Hold up. There we go. My PlayStation remote was plugged in, and so my microphone was being detected as the PlayStation remote microphone, which is why my guy wasn't reacting to my speech, so... But we fixed that. Good to see you all. Welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome to our FF14 roleplay playthrough. We're going to be picking right up where we left off last time. Just going to be picking up right after the dungeon that we did. Sastasha. Alrighty. It's been a little bit since we've done this. Let's see what our MSQ is. Level 15. Level 15 MSQ. Ooh. Gladiator is level 20. Gladiator did zoom by ahead in terms of level. I think, considering that this is level 15 and that we have all the locations unlocked, we finished our first dungeon. I think this is a good spot to like reorient ourselves and start like picking up all the gatherer classes that we wanted to do. So I think that's what I'll do, because I also want to pick up like another class, because it seems that this class is going to... I think we should pick up the healer class, because we have 2 classes above the MSQ level, which is 15. I at least want to have one class within like the level range of this MSQ, so I guess we'll take a pause here and start like working on our other classes. Maybe pick up a new class and then also pick up the... Oh, that's right, we got a bunch of... I thought that was a player. We got a bunch of armor from our dungeon last time, and we didn't sift through that. Gladiator, magic, Lancer. Interesante. Okay. Vitality, intelligence, mind, critical hit, determination. Are these like identical? Brand new robe, acolyte's robe. These are like identical. They are identical. This was just a different color, and it's like a different like name. I guess this is the dungeon version of this one. Yes, we should go off of which one aesthetically we like more then. There we go. I feel the green kind of like... Oops. Sure. I'll take it. I do kind of like it a little more. Just a little bit. It adds a little bit of color, and I like the red, the little reds to it. Kind of matches the little bit with the mask that he's wearing, so I fuck with it. This could still be used for, like, other class stuff. But, to be honest, we always end up getting armor. We'll give her a cell. Oh, wait. Oh, we don't have those things yet. The little glamour thingies. We haven't gotten there yet. Do I want to hold on to this for the healer class and other magic classes? I typically don't save them, so I'll get rid of it. I don't typically save armor sets for other stuff. I think the only one I've ever done that was the shield for the conjurer, but that's because I don't know if it starts me out with a shield. I just have like the basic starter stuff. You know what? We're gonna break the mold. I gotta get new habits. Alright, this is a lance. This is gonna be sold. I don't have the lance class yet. Let's check our gladiator. 15. 15. Okay. Plundered Salada. You know, for those of you in chat who are going to be joining me in taking some hits, let's start with taking a hit. I haven't really taken any hits before this stream, so feel free to join me. Cheers. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so for this helmet, blue one's definitely cooler. For the armor, oops. Yeah, I do like this one more. Ooh, I kind of like the red gloves a little bit, but thank you for the deep breath and the hydrate and the stretch. Thank you, Nanalia. Good to see you. Good start to the stream. Thank you, Nanalia. Let me get up for the stretch. Whew. I had an I understand moment in One Piece. Which one? One Piece anime or One Piece Bounty Rush? I figure it's probably talking about Bounty Rush. Bounty Rush, yeah. What was it? I also found out a little something about Bounty Rush that I'll have to talk to you about soon. Stussy is the one I figured out her kit. Yes, she's got a good kit. She's got a very good kit. The fucking cooldown refresh after hitting the fucking counter, disgusting. Refreshing that cooldown for skill 1. Once you get the hang of the kit, like with the Egghead Zoro, with the King of Hell hockey and shit. Yeah, once you get that rolling. Let's equip that. Let's update that. Yeah. And then I think these gauntlets will replace out. And so all of these need to be sold because, you know what? I know I said I want to change. I don't want it. I was making Garps and Gear 5s and Rogers my bitch. Yeah! I think that's why they buffed her. I think they wanted to really, like, have something to counter the stuff that's kind of becoming meta. So I think that's why they buffed her, which is, like, perfect timing for, like, our Gooner meta. Her Bounty Rush Gooner meta. Alright, let's see. So I gotta sell this. Ba 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 ba. You know, I haven't explored fully Gridania and Limsa. So let's go to Gridania and let's explore all of Gridania. Dies because I make a really stupid mistake. You know, it's always good to recognize, like, your mistakes in Bounty Rush, because I think that's what really makes a good player. I feel like so many people, especially when it comes to games like Overwatch and League of Legends, you know, team-based games, it's always so easy to be like, oh my god, my teammate, but in Bounty Rush, you kind of, even though it is that team aspect, and yes, there are times where your team will fumble, it's a lot easier to recognize your own mistakes because it's not so heavily surrounded on the aspect of the team, you know? So, it's a lot easier to recognize, like, okay, yeah, I'm fumbling. Let's see. I don't think we've got that Aetheryte over there. So we go get that Aetheryte. And I think that's all the Aetherites for Gridania. That leads out to the Central Shroud. There's the fucking Carline Canopy. And then this whole area over here, which, okay. Got it. So we gotta go this way. Damn, it is so dead today. Granted, I am literally playing at 7 in the morning on a Sunday, so who the fuck is online at this time, am I right? I was supposed to stream at 11 p.m. or not 11, 8 p.m. yesterday, but I ended up postponing the stream. I needed some sleep. I wasn't feeling too good, so I got some rest, and here I am now. Making my character, hell yeah. Which server are you going to be in? Pascaline. Ahead lies Quiver's Hold, home to the God's Quiver, the defenders of Gridania. It also houses the Archers Guild, if you seek training in the ways of the bow. Very good. You know, maybe we'll pick up the Archer class. We pick up the Archer class, and then once we pick up the Archer class, we can use that to, like, be our next lowest level class, and then we can get Pugilist up to 15, and then continue on the MSQ with Pugilist until the level is around the level of Thaumaturge. Although I really do want to do our crafting and gathering shit soon. Go to the one you and your friend are in so I can try my hand at role-playing. Hell yeah! Mateus. Mateus. Mateus? Mateus. 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 Chance to loop. What's your deal? Have you perhaps heard mention of the Ixali tribe of beastmen? Long beaks, sharp tongues. They are a brutal race, preying on both man and beast with equal savagery. It is not an exaggeration to call them our most bitter enemies, and now we have frequent reports of the birdmen seen not a stone's throw from the city walls. Have a care not to end up in one of their stew pots, stripling. Stripling? What the fuck are you? What? I'm fully clothed, I'll have you know. Why am I here? I just needed the Aetheryte. I'll join your guild later. Yeah, I want to do gatherers first before I start doing like another class. Yeah. Alright, let's head out to Old Gridania. And then let's start grabbing the Aetherites. I need to grab everything but this one, because I have this one. So, we'll go ahead and grab those. And, yeah. Cute decorations there. I like the little ghost. So this is their version of the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. What is this called? The Shaded Bower? Doesn't roll off the tongue the same way as Sapphire Avenue Exchange. I say as I say something objectively longer. Alrighty. Oh. There they go. Okay, so we go through the ebony stalls, hit the centaur's eye, make our way around, cut through here, hit the whistling miller, head straight through, get the aetherite over here, and I think we just grab botany on our way out. Yeah, I think that's the path. Let's do that. What was their fucking name? Was that Snibbledop or something? What the fuck was that name? I think their name was Snibbledop. Or Snippledop. The Corn Servant. The Corn Servant. Rishushu. The lavender beds. East Shroud. What's this? Lancer's Guild. Alright, well we got another aetherite. That's another aetherite for the books. Alrighty. I guess we take this whole area around. Alrighty. That's the walk we'll take. Cheers for those taking a hit with me. Honestly, during the walks, I like to just take some hits while I walk. Nose. My wife and child, the men and women with whom I shared a stage. They're gone. Every last one of them. There's nothing left in my life worth a damn. Oh. I'm sorry for bothering you. Oh. This little guy's got something for me. What's this? You're able to see me. That's amazing, Kupo. That we should thus meet can surely be no coincidence. And so, to mark this fateful occasion, I shall make you a gift of a magical potion. Fantasia, it's called. And legend holds that it allows you to alter your appearance. May it serve you well, Kupo. I am not using that. I already know what that is. I should still read it, though. Legend states that any who drink this mysterious liquid before lying down for the evening will awaken a new man or woman. Grants you an opportunity to edit your appearance in the character creation screen upon your next login. Once logged in with a new appearance, you may continue to re-edit within a set period of time. I wonder how long that time is. I am not using that. I went through the fucking shops and I forgot to sell my shit. Man. What's the point of walking everywhere if you're not fucking paying attention? Well, I guess I'll sell my shit in fucking Limsa. We'll do it in Limsa. I'm sure we'll pass by the marketplace there too. Oh, you know what? I didn't check out this guy. Hold up. You're around here. Oh, it's you. You've accomplished enough feats to keep the bard singing for a lifetime, lad. Such an achievement shouldn't go unrecognized, and to that end, I'd like you to have this. Consider it a token of my highest esteem. Your accrued achievement points have earned you an achievement certificate. Certificates may be exchanged for a special reward of your choice by speaking with Jonathan's. I've got 2. And then music. I see. What's the first thing I would like? Can I just... I want to see what these look like. Oh, it won't let me try them. Damn. Brass goggles versus pince-nez. Goblin hat, fat chocobo head, and a ribbon. That's pretty cute. That is pretty cute. Interesting. That's funny. Um, hmm. Wind up Nanamo. Like, Nanamo Ulnamo? The automaton vehemently refuses to sit upon any shoulder but Rabon's. And yours. Yeah, this is Nanamo. What the fuck? I'm debating the beady eye, because this looks like a little eye monster. I do like me some eye monsters. Or Nanamo. I think we'll go the eye monster. Give me that. I want it. That feeling you get sometimes that feeling that you get that you're being, oh my god, that feeling you get sometimes that you are being watched, more often than not it is him. Fucking unable to fucking read today, bro. Minion. Minions. There we go. He's alright. I wasn't expecting him to have like claw legs, which is fine. I thought he was going to be more like a Kirby orb. You know, like those classic Kirby. I wasn't expecting the mouth. I think the mouth is what's really off-putting for me personally. Made him cream, made him scream, then he slobbered on my meat. I said it backwards. He creamed first today. He creamed and then screamed. He went, ah! You know what? In honor of you, Izzy, this guy's name will henceforth be named Cream. He will be named Cream. First name Scream, last name Cream. Mr. Cream. His name's Mr. Cream. I'll have to have Len write that down in the list of minion names, since we've named all our minions, but I have a horrible fucking memory, so I need to ask him what the minion names are. Because it's also been a little bit, so I don't remember what all of the minions were named. I'm loving these Halloween decorations. Like, look at this. This looks fucking gorgeous. Pumpkin-headed apparition? I'll have to come back to check that guy out. That guy looks cool. Level 15? Ooh. Continental Hello. Hello, my dear. The prizes for this All Saints Wake's most raucous revelers aren't ready just yet, but you can soak in the haunting atmosphere while you wait. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. I can't stop looking back. I'm sorry. I agree, Izzy. I do need a deep breath after seeing her. Alright, we gotta make our way over to the Botanist Guild, and then I think we'll become a botanist today, chap. So how'd the Legends ZA stream wrap up, Izzy? How far'd you get? Do they have, like, regular gym leaders again? What we growing? Oh, I don't know what we growing. We're gonna find out what we growing. Hopefully some bud, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. No gyms? Okay, because I haven't really watched too much on the like the direct stuff, so I don't really know like the formula. So they don't have the gym stuff, huh? I know that they have like a different battle system that's not like the conventional battle system. Look at the flowers! Hell yeah, look at that. That's gorgeous. Bro, I am so fucking short. So rank up through the alphabet. So you start at rank Z. Oh, you know, I was laughing at you for being rank Fs. That's not actually bad. I thought rank F was like the bottom. I thought you were like rank F, D, you know, C, B, A, S, you know. But that's actually pretty fucking high then. Oh, you have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Gridania. The Blue Badger's Gate, the Yellow Serpent Gate, and the airship landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of One Piece and the English dub in particular, and I want to do like the narrator voice, like Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, attained this and everything else the world had to offer. On his dying breath, he drove countless men to the seas. You want my treasure? You can have it. I'm sorry. The game does jump you from V to... They jump you from V to F? That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. I'm sorry, Loki, that kind of pisses me off. That's some A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, something, something. And then Z. If you do that, you gotta do the One Piece rap. Yayo, dream it. Don't give it up, Luffy, dream it. Don't give it up, Zoro, dream it. Don't give it up, Nami. God, that fucking shit is insane. They changed the alphabet song. Nope. I heard about this. Not interested. Not interested. They got it wrong. That's what they did. It's no longer LMNOP. Oh, A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Is that how it goes? That's the only way I can visualize it changing. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T L M N O P Q R S T U W. I don't know. I can't. It fucking doesn't work. It doesn't work. I can't do it. Ah! Ah! Like, you see how I fucked that up so fucking bad? That ruins the flow. That is the best part of the song. You have to have that, like, whew, the little swoop on that part of the vocals. That swoop changes everything, you know? That adds the intonation to it. Makes the alphabet memorable. I know my alphabet backwards. ZYXWVUT SRQP ONMLK JIH. Oh my god. GFD ECB and A. I almost fucked that up. Hello there, and welcome to the... They have breaks between them by putting ands. L and M, N and P, and O P, and O P. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and M. N, O... I don't know. I'd have to hear this. You know what? God, you guys are fucking driving me insane now. Now I can't. Now I feel insane. I feel insane. I'm sorry, chat. I need to hear this. You guys are gonna hear my live disappointment, but here we go. Fucking new alphabet song. Five years ago? Okay. Here we go. Fucking...
B, C, D, E, F, G.
Okay, so far so good.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. V, W, X, Y.
I get this shit off. I fucking get it out. Get it out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. What the fuck? They fucking changed the goddamn alphabet, bro. They changed the goddamn alphabet, bro. What the fuck am I supposed to do, bro? They fucking changed the goddamn alphabet. It's awful. It fucking sucks. It genuinely fucking sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was so bad. That was bad. That was just bad. That was just bad. I'm sorry for making you all relive that. Hello there, and welcome to the Botanist Guild. What brings you here today? Interested in becoming a botanist, are you? Then you've come to the right place. At our guild, you can study under some of the finest botanists in all the realm. An enticing position, is it not? Proposition, is it not? So what say you? Would you like to add your name to our roll? It's worse than I remember. Yeah, it really is. It really is. That was awful. Excellent. Now you're doubtless eager to dive headlong into the nearest shrubbery. A shrubbery! Bud brings me. So true. We're here to fucking grow all the pot. That's why we want to fucking become a botanist. I'm just gonna take another hit. Don't mind me. Me just taking a hit in front of the botanist guy. You need it after the song? After. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rorobume's eyes are just like bloodshot red while this guy's like talking to him about botany. Hey, DJ. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, dude. Welcome. We're playing some FF14 today. Excellent. Now you're doubtless eager to dive headlong into the nearest shrubbery. But first, a brief explanation on the origins of the Botanist Guild. Okay. Our guild boasts a long history. Its roots can be traced back some 500 years to when our nation was still in its infancy. Why did I laugh? I'm sorry. That was a pun, and I'm sorry. That was bad. That was really bad. I think you need another hit after that ABC song. I'm sorry for giving. I agree, Izzy. Don't feel bad, Shane. I needed to hear it. I went too long in ignorance, and my ignorance was indeed bliss. But with this information now, I can truly understand the horrors of the new ABC song. I forgot to mute. I'm sorry. Alright, botany. Tell me about botany. Tell me about the guild. So, its roots can be traced back some 500 years to when our nation was still in its infancy. It was around that time that a precursor organization to our own was established to facilitate communications with the elementals. This is supposed to be about botany. Why are we communicating with elementals? Ah, but I suspect you're already confused. How did he know? Not being forest-born. Yes, I'm not forest-born. That's exactly it. I literally don't know why the fuck he's bringing up elementals, because I'm not forest-born. Let me put it in a way that your kind would understand. That's insane. Thank you for the hydrate, Izzy. What the fuck? The 12's wood doesn't belong to man, but almighty beings known as elementals. It is by their leave that we Gridanians dwell here in the forest, and it is by their leave that we receive of its bounty. He's calling you dumb? Yeah, he's calling me a fucking idiot. It's like, you fucking dumbass. Let me tell you about the fucking elementals. Everybody in the fucking 12's wood knows this fucking shit. You and your kind. Fucking hell. Lalafell have small brain. Yeah, give me a break, but I'm literally half your size, bro. I'm literally half your size. Ever since mankind settled in the 12's wood, it has been necessary for us to obtain the elementals' permission prior to taking aught from their domain. Historically, this was a rather involved process, in that only a precious few could actually commune with them, specifically those conjurers blessed with the ability to hear the elementals, aptly known as hearers. In order to relay the elemental's will to the botanists in a more timely manner, a new organization was formed with a hearer as its mouth and ears. This organization would eventually evolve to become the Botanist Guild. Okay, so only hearers. Only hearers can communicate with these elementals, and one of them created the Botanist Guild. Got it. To this day, the Guild employs the services of a hearer who offers guidance to our members. Yet this is no longer our organization's sole concern. We seek to No, you can't just do that, bro. Promulgate definition. Bro, fucking just drop it, new fucking put a law or decree into effect by official proclamation. Motherfucker. Fucking bastard. Fucking whipping out the fucking, what the fuck kind of, if anyone in chat has ever heard that word, let me know. Because I have never heard this fucking word. Promulgate. We also seek to promulgate correct harvesting practices. That is, practices which honor the will of the elementals. And that, my friend, is the story of how our guild came to be. I trust you have a newfound appreciation for the work we do. Sure. Now, with all this talk of elementals and communing, mayhap you're wondering whether you're fit to join us. Well, you may cast such doubts aside. You don't need to have been raised as a good little forest-born boy to be a botanist. Nor do you need to know the secrets. Nor do you need to know the secret forest-born salute. I jest. Okay, there's sus. You just need a healthy respect for nature and the will to learn. Okay. If you honestly believe you possess these things, it would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guildmaster. Please wait a moment while I see to the formalities. Speak to me again when you are ready to begin the enrollment procedures. Oh. Alright, chat. I guess we're ready to become a botanist. Ready to enroll in the Botanist Guild, I take? Leoncelot wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Botanist Guild. Weathered Hatchet. Music to my ears. It will be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Fufusha. Our Guildmaster's knowledge of nature is second to none. One need only witness her uncanny knack for spotting the finest timber to see that hers is truly God's given talent. It is for this reason that she holds the title of First Botanist. Oh, but you need not be overawed, for she is the kindliest of souls. You will find the Guildmaster just outside this building. Seek her out and impress upon her your desire to become a botanist. Alrighty. Fufucha! Let's do this. You know what? I just realized there are some of you in chat who would rather see the fat cat than the DDI. Alright, Mr. Cream. Mr. Cream has been retired, and we're bringing out Coraline. Big fat cat. Big fat cat. Hold up, if I pet it, it should, like, roll over. I know there's a way to, like, make it roll over. Let me see. Oh, it just rolled over. She's very cute. Look at her run! Look at her run! Hold up, if I run, how does she run? Oh my god, look at her. Look at her go! Look at her go! Look at her go! She's so cute! Yeah, I call her Coraline, I believe. Not Caroline, Coraline. Can you adopt her? This is a minion. These are, you get these, they're like little items. And when you use them, you open up this menu. So, these are all the minions I have. I've got this like little, like, ghastly fucking yellow orb with an eye. Just a slime puddle. Just a slime puddle. This one's a mud pie. It's like a just fucking mud with a crown. Fat cat. And then I've got like a little toy airship that can fly behind me and stuff and like move around. So they're like little minions and they follow you around the game. If you ever want them to like come to you, so you see how she's over there, I can click on her and type /hand over, and I give it a little treat and she comes up to me. I'm Fufusha, the master of this guild. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I take it Leonce, I hate his fucking name, bro. Leon Cialt. That's when you asked me to play a long time ago. I'm screenshotting this and sending this to Tiny right now. I'm sending that to Tiny right now. Tell me what he says. I absolutely will. Holy shit. I take it Leoncialt has given you an overview of botany already. Well then, I suppose I had better continue where he left off. All Gridanians may rightly claim to share a close relationship with nature, but none is so intimate as that of the botanist. It is our calling to nurture the natural environment to the mutual benefit of man and wood. But even as nature holds us in her loving embrace, providing for our every need, she is at heart an unsentimental creature, one that will take life just as readily as she gives it. Being a botanist means coming face to face with this uncomfortable truth on a regular basis. Knowing this, do you still wish to walk our path? Huh. Walk the path of the botanist? Yes. The look in your eyes bespeaks the passion in your heart. Very well. I bid you welcome to the Botanist Guild. To help you on your way, I present you with this hatchet. Take it up, and then present yourself to me again. I would assign you your first task as a botanist of the guild. Thank you, thank you. Alright, chat. I'm not going to be a fool. See, I could make a very, very easy mistake here, but I'm not going to make this mistake. In fact, I'll actually show you what the mistake is and make it intentionally to show you that I will not make this mistake. So, normally, you are given a new thing and you have to equip this, right? So if you just hit equip, that's where you make your fucking biggest mistake as a role player. Because if I just hit this, it just removes all the incompatible clothing. So now I'm just effectively naked in the streets. There we go. Nothing for the head. The earrings, all classes. I mean, the earrings won't really give anything. These are just like decoration. Yeah. Hmm. This is not important. Not important. Gathering role actions. You have learned to gather a role action. Gather role actions are What's this one? Used to reveal a track can be found in the actions trait menu. Cool. Okay. Unequip. Unequip. Okay, so all of these like side trinkets aren't for crafters and gatherers. Except for this one. Wait. That's a crafter, not a gatherer. Damn it. Okay. Oh, we'll unequip everything that's not really compatible. I know I can use it, but like it's not a botanist item, so. Alright, we're gonna add a new one. We're gonna move this set up and we're gonna rename this set. Do I is have stupid preview. Reassign year, reassign set number, name, change set name. There it is. I was looking for rename, not change set name. We're gonna change it to Bud. And we're gonna put Bud. There we go. As our number 4. Okay. So now we're a botanist. We are finally a gatherer class, because this is something we've been holding on to for a while. We have not been doing the gatherer shit. We were able to unlock it once we hit level 10, but oh no. We gotta move our fucking new equipment shit, so what do we need? We got a new class, so we gotta set up the hotbar. So we're gonna need that, and we're also gonna need boom, boom. There we go. An inventory. Perfect. So let's swap over to Bud. We're gonna put the parasol there. Close that. Minions, we're gonna need Mud Pie, we're gonna need the Fat Cat. No, Fat Cat's already there. You. What's up, Mama? Mama's meowing. Let me let the cat out. She wants out of the room. Goodbye, Mama. Everybody say bye, Mama. Alrighty. Boop. Okay, we've got that. Let's put our potions. None of these are for gatherers, huh? Paralysis, no. Crafting. Not even the boiled egg. Wow. We'll have to get some food that works with gatherers and crafters. Maybe we'll have an excuse to go back to the Gridanian shops for this. So let me compare real quick. Yeah, that's... Oh, the little trinkets. I forgot about the trinkets. Let me equip the trinkets. Can't forget the trinkets. Always gotta have the trinkets. Jane, would you like to see some of these trinkets that we got? I don't mind using some of them. They're very cute. Triangulate. We're also going to need to run, please. Thank you. There we go. No need for a limit break. Wow. Potions. Yeah, holy shit. Okay. Gatherer class is so weird. I'm disassociating, waiting for baby to wake up more than watching, to be honest. No worries, Jay. No worries. It's okay. We call that lurking. You just lurking. Here, let me show you, though. I got some trinkets. This one's called Magic Prism Stardust. It's like a little bop. It's like a little, like, party item. You can just bop. Pretty cute. This one's Petals. I like this one. Petals is one of my favorite. Bop. And then I think this one is hands down my favorite, the Bubbles. Bubbles. Bubble-de bubbles. Bubble-de bubbles. My bubbles. And then Balloon. Just makes a balloon. There it goes. I can't fucking hold up. Up. How high does it go? Oh. It just disappeared. Give the kitty a treat. You got it. You got it. Hold up. Can we do the... I'll see if I can do a POV of it. Alrighty. Let's do that botanist quest. My first hatchet. Fufusha wishes to assign you to your first task as a botanist. Oh, gathering 13. Perfect. I see you have your hatchet on you. Very good. Pets. Yes. A botanist's hatchet is his livelihood. Never forget this. If you fail to keep its blade clean and keen, your efforts will yield you naught but sweat and splinters. But let us see about your first task. Ah, yes. To help you grasp the basics of botany, I would like you to gather 10 pots worth of latex. Latex? What the fuck? The forest yields to us many and more resources. It is the botanist's job to know what can be found and where. If it is latex you require, you would do well to search just outside the Blue Badger Gate or the Yellow Serpent Gate. Seek out the mature trees that stand in those areas, and then put your hatchet to use. I wish you well. Other cutting tools to log the forest of Eorzea and gather materials using... Can use hatchets and other cutting tools to log the forest of Eorzea and gather materials used in crafting. Trees that are prime for logging are known as mature trees. To locate mature trees, make your way out of the city and then use the botanist action known as triangulate. Okay. So we have to deliver pots of latex to Fufusha. I want to go to the shop first real quick though. Let's head on over real quick to the shops. Shaded Bower. What a fucking meh name for a fucking job. I don't like Shaded Bower over Sapphire Avenue. Sapphire Avenue Exchange is such a, like, fancier name for a shop over Shaded Bower. I don't know. Maybe that's why Old Da is the city of commerce. Marketing is very important when it comes to getting notoriety. Alright, we need the independent jeweler. There you are. Ooh, this person's got a tail. They're a dragon. They're a dragon girl. Field tradecraft accessories. Perfect. Okay. We are way too low of a level to get anything in there. That was embarrassing. Oh. This person loves the fat cat. Let's see. I'm asking him if he's a free trial because I would like to know, because I want to give him one. I'm gonna buy him a cat. Oh, they increased the price. Oh no. No. Let me get something else. We got this. There's definitely something. Oh, shit. I know there's something. Ah, I know. The seal. There's a baby seal. Haha. Oh, that's so cheap. And I'll also give him 5 eggs. Hell yeah. Alrighty. So I guess now we make our way. Let's see. So we have to deliver latex. And oh, wait a minute. We have a new log. We need to get that log. Gatherer log. This is going to be different to the... There we go. Separate the two a little bit. Alrighty. Gatherer log. Latex in the Black Shroud. Jadeite thicket. And the Tree Speak. So Central Shroud and the North Shroud. I've never been to either of the two. Central Shroud. That was the... Yes, okay, Central Shroud. You know, we haven't been there. Let's walk through the gates. Rather than taking the Aetheryte. Let's walk there. On our way to gather latex for non-nefarious purposes. It is simply for botany. They really want us to get pots full of latex. That's crazy. I really wonder if we're gonna get, like, anything weed adjacent. I know they have drugs in FF14. We've seen, like, they tried to they tried to fucking shove fucking Somnus onto us when we first were arriving in Ul'dah. Whatever the fuck Somnus is. Finding mature trees. Also, new area. New area, holy shit. They got squirrels and ladybugs here too. That's hilarious. Botanists can use hatchets and other cutting tools to log the forests of Eorzea and gather materials for use in crafting. Trees that are prime for logging are known as mature trees. Mature trees are only discernible from other foliage when using the action triangulate. While this action is active, the location of mature trees is displayed on the map. Once you have arrived at a mature tree, right-click it to begin logging. Okay, so we've got our axe, and if we want to see a tree worthy of harvesting, because right now there's nothing, we gotta triangulate. Oh! It's on the mini-map. It's not on the big map. Okay. So somewhere this way. Kurisu Araki. Ah, I see one. Oh, I deactivated triangulate. I accidentally pressed one. Haha. Okay. You know what? Perfect. Alright. Gathering. As many as 8 different types of items can be found on a single gathering point. Begin gathering by selecting an item from the list that appears after right-clicking the target. Your chances of successfully obtaining the selected item, are displayed as a percentage to the right of its icon. Gear with a high gathering rating will improve these chances, but only if your class level is at or above. Only improve the chance of this way. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm high as shit. Let me reread this. Percentage at the right of its icon. Okay. An item's position on the list is determined by its type. For example, branches are always found in the 3rd slot. Remembering which type of items are located in which slot will help you when coming across a new type of mature tree. Oh. So this first one's going to be like an animal, or like a snail, and then a branch, and then a bucket, and then shards, and then wood. Got it. Alright. We need the latex. How much latex? 10. Getting one piece of latex and immediately leveling up is really funny to me. List of items available through the gathering log, and they can be viewed by opening the gathering log. Be obtained in certain areas for to your gathering log. Cool. Yep. We got the latex. Perfect. Alright, let's get some more latex. And then the milky sap of a mature tree. Cool. Alright, so quick gathering would probably just... Yeah. Latex. Alrighty. Aha. Another tree to chop. 9, 10. There we go. Perfect. I have one of these two. I'll just... Yeah, I think that's good. I'll just keep what I need. Alrighty. Let's actually teleport. Oh! Surveys the landscape. I didn't notice this. Surveys the landscape to locate the nearest mature tree or lush vegetation within skill range. While triangulate is still active. Okay, so I think what we should do is we should like... This should always just kind of be on now, so I'll just put that there. There we go. There he goes. That was a huge chocobo, holy shit. Alright. Ah, okay, so it shows which one's the closest, so that one's the closest. That's cool. Alrighty, let's head back home. Teleport, or not home, but... You know, we really are just right there. I don't know why I did that. I normally would walk to him. Guys, it's the bud. The bud's getting to me. Oh, how goes the gathering effort? Lest you forget, latex can be had just outside the Blue Badger Gate and the Yellow Serpent Gate. Here is the milky sap of a mature tree. Ah, yes. Precisely 10 pots of latex, just as I instructed. You have done well. Latex is easy to find and equally easy to harvest. As such, collecting the stuff is an ideal task for young botanists who are learning their way around a hatchet. Yet know that being able to swing said tool does not make you a botanist. You must also possess the knowledge to locate the resources you seek. That will be all from me for present. I urge you to keep honing your senses and skills as a botanist. Gather near and far, and learn from your experiences. I look forward to seeing you again, and when you have become better acquainted with our trade. I look forward to seeing you again when you have become better acquainted with our trade. Till then, I bid you happy gathering. Level 5. Complete. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Field Mastery. Increases the chance of obtaining items while gathering by 5%. Okay. So now we gotta do some, like, gathering for shit, but I guess we'll just hold on to this class now. Because the next thing we need to do... We really did go to the shop and not sell our shit, huh? You know what? I'm gonna remember to sell them in Limsa Liminsa, which is where we're gonna go next. We're gonna go to Limsa Liminsa and pick up, I think, fishing. That Loki scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie, that kinda scared me. Is it gonna do it again? Alright. Let's head over to Gridania. Or not Gridania, a fucking Limsa. Alrighty. The Fisher Quest. Banger. But we gotta explore Limsa. So we gotta go... Ocean fishing. That's cool. Arcanist Guild. I think we go this way. Explore all this shaboinga boing. Oh, wait. Damn, this is a weird, like, fucking maze of a place. So this way. So 1, 2, 3. Top area is pretty straightforward, but there's like all these like paths and shit. That's crazy. Which lead all the way to... Why is it so like winding? That's insane. Alright. Yeah, I think we do the top half first. So we go this way. I think what we do is we go up Marauders Guild, down Culinarians Guild. There's a drop near. Oh, that leads to this. Oh. Okay, okay. So, boom, boom, head down, boom, go this way, shum, shum, and then finish through the area. Okay, no, we got it, we got it. That's so cool. Okay, it looked complicated, but I see the path now. I see the vision. And then I just walk around, yeah, and then down to the Fisherman's Guild. Okay. I only have the Fisherman's Guild. All right, let's get all of Limsa. Let's go shoop, this way. Sundimal. Limsa Lominsa. Damn, these two Aethernets are kind of close to each other, if you think about it. Probably, like, in universe, the walk is probably longer, but it's kind of funny. Oh, the little pumpkin's got a pirate hat. This place is pretty... It's pretty cool. I'd like to see it when it's not fucking cloudy, though. Pretty mild weather today in Limsa. I wonder how often it's cloudy. We got another Aetherite. Well, I guess I should say Aethernet shard. It's not a full-on Aetherite, but... Another one for the list. And now we can make our way down the lower decks here. And that should take us here. We make our way down to the fishing docks. Oh wait, we already have the fishing docks. You know what? We can cheat. We're gonna cheat. We're just gonna teleport right to the fishing docks. Haha. Normally I like to do the exploration, but Limsa is such a fucking maze. Ah, it's the one place I should probably be learning. Oh. Whatever. Let's get the other Aether nets. Oh, she's fishing. What did she catch? A Laminson anchovy? 3.3 ilms. These small saltwater fish form massive schools resembling colossal sea creatures to discourage predators. For they literally do the Finding Nemo strat. Stop playing. They just do the fucking Finding Nemo strat. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Their name is Weef. That was a very poorly timed question because this kitty's name is named Weef Bellington, but my kitty's name is named Coraline. Not Caroline, Coraline. Oh no, Caroline. Oh my god. I don't remember if it's a Caroline or Coraline. Ah! I think it's Caroline, not Coraline. I'd have to double check. Len wrote it down. My memory's that bad. Like I literally, when Len wakes up, I will have to tell him to write down the name of the BDI creature, and I still have to come up with a name for this little guy. I don't know if I've named this guy. I know he's just like a toy, but like, why not? So I gotta name. Because this guy's Mr. Cream. His name is Mr. Cream. This guy. We named him after Izzy. Mr. Cream. Made him scream, made him cream, then he slobbered on my meat. Oh man, what was the name of our fucking slime puddle? Fuck. Oh man. I don't remember. I don't remember the name of the slime puddle nor the mud pie. My memory's that dog shit. And I've always been like using the slime puddle, which is crazy. I should know the slime puddle's name. It's a shame on me moment for real. Fucking Weef Bellington is insane, bro. I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget. You. Lucky you. Or I guess unlucky you, because I'm gonna be selling shit to you. So you're gonna be giving me money. Yes. I do not... I can't sell this. Hmm. Huh. Well... I guess we'll just save this to put into the inevitable glamour chest when I unlock that. Oh, is this guy cooking? Oh, look at him. Look at him go! Look at him go! Carne asada? What the fuck? I gotta send this to Gummy. I cannot believe this. I just cannot believe that. That's so fucking cool. Carne asada. Alrighty, that's the last one. The Zephyr Gate, the Tempest Gate, and the airship landing. Zephyr Gate and Tempest Gate. Got it, got it. Alrighty, let's go get that fish in. We be fishing. You know what they say, it's not a good game if you can't fish. Well, let me also equip my gatherer thing. Oh, look at that. That looks nice. Botanist. Botanist, botanist, botanist. I'm kind of vibing with... Yeah. Nice. And now we've got one for each. Alrighty, chat. Before I do this, I'm gonna go use the restroom. BRB, everybody. Oh. There we go. BRB. Alrighty. I am back, everybody. So sorry for taking so long. Alright. Audio levels look good. There we go. Let's become a fisherman. Well, a well-wishing welcome to you, adventurer friend. You've worked your way to Fisherman's Bottom. When you want fish for just a day, you can call a culinarian, but we fishermen feast for life. I've set the bait. Think you're ready to bite? Hooray, hooray! Looks like we've got a live one. Let me walk you through the life of a fisherman in Limsa Lominsa. Since we're surrounded by the seas, the fishing sites are a fisherman's delight. If you can't fish it here, you can't fish it anywhere. While some of us rope our fish in with rods and reels, others skim the seabed with nets for creepy, crawly critters. You might say we cast a wide net. People prattle about our pullers just about everywhere in Limsa. And there's much and more I haven't mentioned. We shepherd the ships, preside over the ports, and manage the mongers, all while making sure not to leave any adventurers out to sea. I'll wager you prefer to walk alone, so we'll start you off with the rod and reel. Now, you may not necessarily net the numbers net fishing yields. But pole fishing positively pulls prettier prizes. I'm going to lose it. And that's the long and short of it. When you're ready for another bite of bait, I'll reel you in before the guildmaster. Oops. I'd hate to hear that you'd had a I'd hate to hear you'd had a I'd hate to hear you'd had a change of heart. You haven't, have you? Malika would have you reaffirm your desire to join the Fisherman's Guild. Spoken truly like a true bespoke fisherman. When time I hate how sheepdogs do. Well then, it's time you met the guildmaster. But unfortunately, and somewhat ironically, our nefarious netmaster is out fishing at the moment. This moment and every moment, that is. So Sissipoo tends to I'm gonna lose it. So Sissipoo tends to tend to tasks that require tending to, such as deciding whether you'll sink or swim with our guild. Sissipoo's presiding over these pools, whether you decidedly decide to say hello. She might seem somewhat standoffish, but she's only keeping an eye out for sharks. Be yourself, and you have nothing to worry about. Yes, save your breath. I heard every word between you and Malika, so I know she told you my role here. As she said, Wawalago's supposed to be guildmaster, but apparently he has bigger fish to fry, so all his work falls to me. That includes making sure our new fish aren't shellfish idiots or potential enemies. You passed the first test by not laughing at that awful joke. Now you only need the right answer to this question. Are you prepared to fish like you've never fished before? Are you prepared to fish like you've never fished before? Yes. Well, you're smarter than the majority of bottom dwellers that find their way here. Welcome to the guild. Now, this wouldn't be much of a guild if we sent you out to sea with only a pole and a prayer, so I suppose I can spare you a few pearls of wisdom. Nevertheless, you're still going to need that pole and prayer, so I can at least provide you with the former. Here you go. 1 out of 2 isn't bad. I'll even throw in these lugworms, since you're not like to get far without bait. The rods we bestow upon our new fish are priceless objects, which is to say they don't cost anything. Once you know what you are doing, you'll probably want a proper one. But in the meantime, let's see if you can figure out how to hold your pole. Ready the one I gave you and your lesson can begin. Damn, 99 lugworms. A bucket full of lugworms. I gotta drink some water. Fish. You know what? It's time I do this. I'm gonna remove the minions from the hotbar, considering that I have the minion guide here. Oops. Excuse me. If the body of water you are near is fishable, the icon for the cast section below. Determine a bait to apply action. Some can only use in certain locations. Bait and tackle. Make this episode hand. Serve the choice stock. Okay. 15 pages full of fish. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Oh my god. 1,400 different fish. Oh my god. 1,451 different type of fish. That's insane. Why the fuck are there so many fish? Oh. Oh. Whoa. The goblet has a fishing spot. There's no fishing spot in Old Da, which makes sense. Gudani's got some. Limsa's got some. Huh. Very interesting. My first fishing rod. Sipu would like you. This is the exact same thing, just a different color. Sisyphus would like to assign you your first task. You're looking quite formidable. Let's hope you don't scare all the fish away. Now the first rule of fishing is to hold onto your rod. Take care of your rod, and your rod will take care of you. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you. Since you're new here, we're going to start small, and they don't come much smaller than anchovies. You'll find schools of anchovies swimming around outside in Galadion Bay, so you can catch your meager supper without even walking 10 yalms. Anchovies are hardly the most cunning fish in the sea, making them an ideal first assignment. Simply bait a hook with some of these lugworms I gave you, dip it in the water, and the fish will practically catch themselves. To catch the minced anchovies for Sisyphus, first select a suitable lure using the bait action. Next approach the water and use cast. Just hook to reel in your catch. Oops, I keep clicking. There we go. No, that's not what I want. No. There we go. Well, she just said fish outside, so... She called it Galadion Bay. I just need my running sprint. There we go. Okay. We have, for fishermen, we have bait. We've got cast. I think cast should be there. Hook. Quit. Cast light. Rast abandons fishing but keeps your equipment at the ready. Alrighty. After using the cast action to cast your line into the water, you simply sit back and wait for a bite. When a fish bites, you will not only see the line being tugged, but hear it. While a fish is on the line, use the hook action to attempt to reel it into your catch. Your chances of successfully reeling your fish are... Okay. Well, let's see our bait first. We've got lugworms. A hairy marine worm that lives under beach sand. Live bait for ocean fishing. Okay, and then we cast it, huh? Shoop. Did we get it? I think we got it. Let's go. We have to get 5? Alright, we got 1 anchovy. These small saltwater fish form massive... Oh yeah, that's right. We already saw the girl collect this. Hell yeah. Abandons fishing and bestows equipment. Oh, so right now we're resting. Okay, you know what? Boop. I feel like that's a better organization for it. And we'll put the bait here for now. There we go. Okay. More anchovies. Another anchovy. Perfect. Hell yes. We've got 2. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Nice. Alright. We just be fishing. Hell yeah. That's 3 fish. For many generations, the Minson anchovies were not actively caught due to their insignificant size. However, a Keekern deckhand discovered... Let me see what we got. Ooh, a shrimp. Ooh. Okay, however, after a Keekern deckhand discovered one rotting in the corner of the bilge holding on a fishing vessel... Hold up. Discovered one rotting in the corner of the bilge hold on a fishing vessel and found it to be sublime. The demand for salt-cured Leminson anchovies has risen. Are you kidding me? So, the anchovies were not... Nobody gave a damn about anchovies until a Keekern deckhand saw one in the corner of a ship rotting. He ate it and he was just like, that's pretty good. And people were just like, you know what? If we cure that shit's pretty... That's so fucking stupid. A common saltwater shrimp found in the plankton-rich waters of the sea, Sea of Jade. Boiled in seawater and topped with a squeeze of fresh Thanalan sun lemon is the preferred method of preparation. Shrimp. Me when shrimp. Merlthor copy. A vividly striped saltwater fish, commonly found in the Strait of Merlthor. The gobbies are situated near the bottom of the food chain and feed a great deal of larger species. This makes the fish an ideal choice for mooching. Lenosha, Limsa upper decks. Question mark. Lugworms. No specific weather conditions. Lenosha, Limsa, upper decks. None. It's saying Limsa Liminsa upper decks, but I got them in the lower decks. That's interesting. Maybe if hmm. Lugworm. Alright, so they're all kind of like, these are all kind of the things I'm going to be getting. There's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 more. I probably won't get them all from the same bait, though. Morthor, Gobi. Come on, we need those anchovies. We need 2 more. Oops. I might miss that one. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed 2 instead of 1. Chum. Reduces the amount of time for the next fish to bite. Cancels current mooching opportunity. Well, we don't have mooching, whatever that is, so. Okay, well, I think that's a nice little order there. I'll leave it like that. So, amount of time for the next fish to bite. 400 or 400, 100 GP out of 400. So, shoop, chum in the water, and then we throw. Oh, that was way faster. That definitely was faster. And there's our 5th anchovy. Sweet. This person looks like they're a new fisher. Nice. He got an anchovy. He's probably doing the fishing quest too. Anchovies swim off every shore of Limsa, so you can bring them back from anywhere you like, so long as it's not the fishmongers. Anchovy would be a good cat name. That's so true. There's more than one cat in this. There's like a black cat. We could get a black cat and call him Anchovy. That is a really good cat name. Holy shit. Anchovy. Can you adopt more than one? I don't know how many cats there are. I'd have to look at how many cat minions there are. You can only have one out at a time, though. Here, Chovy. Here, Chovy. Fair flock of feisty fish you've got, kitty guppy. Careful they don't slip out of sight. What the fuck? I thought that was her talking. Wawalago, to what do we owe the pleasure? Or what do we owe the pleasure? The guildmaster's got to get after the guppies, dividing up the daily drudgery, picking out the... I can't with these guys. Picking out a proper potable, and some such support and service. And who gets after the guildmaster? We have we have books to balance, you know. Books you should be balancing. I did my best to balance the books, but the bilge keel bent the bow back, bouncing the whole batch off the boat. That's not what... You know it was just an expression. But that's neither here nor there. So long as you keep at the bit, Rorobume, our books will balance themselves. So don't let that go to your head, of course. Any beginner can snag some anchovies, but you'll need to experiment with different lures and explore new waters if you want to catch the big ones. Fundamentals are fine, but the fun is fishing for new finds. Like my uncle always says, fishing's like philandering. You never know what you'll catch. And with those well-spoken words of wisdom, we will leave you to your wiles. With those well-spoken words of wisdom, we will leave you to your wiles. The next fish request will be available from Sisipoo level 5. Well, we definitely hit level 5. That guy's name is Goblin. I'm sorry. I immediately saw it. Alright, which top is better? Blue or the red? Blue or the red? I kind of vibe with the red more. The blue looks really nice on him. We'll keep the red. Bigger fish to fry. New fishing pole. Level 8. Holy shit. And then level 5 crayfish balls. A ball of crayfish and rye flour paste for processed bait for freshwater fishing. You know, that is... Huh. I wonder how I'm going to be getting bait. Pants, gloves, or gold. Bigger fish to fry. Sisipoo is a trial in mind for you. I smell that you haven't been neglecting your duties. A commendable attitude. No one's ever gotten worse at anything by practicing. No one I know, at least. Then again, you can't expect the same old tricks to work with new fish. Big ones don't grow to be that way, chasing everything that wiggles on a hook. To catch the fish you want, you must first know what the fish wants. Only once their prize is at stake can you tantalize and tempt your prey to taste the forbidden tackle. Anchovies may be willing to settle for lugworms, but harbor herring have a discerning palate that prefers pillbugs. But don't take my word for it. Go and see for yourself. Pick up some pillbugs from Siney Hill over in West Hawker's Alley. Then use them to catch 3 local harbor herring. Like anchovies, they can be caught right outside. In case you've a mind to return to your previous spot, you should know that fish aren't as foolish as most might think. Keep casting your line in the same waters, and you'll find that fewer folk will take the bait. Oh, so we gotta keep moving around. Hey, Chew, how's it going? Good to see you, Chew. Good to see you. How are the shells? How did the shells go? I stopped by and watched a little bit, gave a little lurk for a little bit. There's some pretty cool stuff. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Doing some fishing in my little Final Fantasy game. Yeah, people did some crazy shit. I love the Halloween decorations too. Like, there was some crazy stuff. Stay high if you want. I gave you I'm sorry. I kind of like popped on the PC and then like I watched like a little bit. I was just like, "Oh, that's cool." And then I passed out on the bed. I had you up on the laptop for a little bit, or not the laptop, the PC. Oh, good morning. And then after that, Len came by and yeah, so he just woke up. Nope, never mind. He's going back to sleep. I thought you were gonna wake up. Not waking up. Eat the morning. No worries, no worries. Go get your eeps. Totally understandable. Yeah, my sleep schedule's been all funky. Which is why I'm up at this time. Normally I'm not. Normally I'm actually sleeping at this time. Same, yeah. Fish. Update gear set. Oh, we have to make a fish gear set. What time is it for you now? Time changed last night here in Europe. It's 9:24. Oh, you guys can't see it because I'm blocking it. It's literally right behind me on my screen. Let me show you. Oh my god. 9:24. Right on the bottom right. That's so funny that you guys don't see that. I didn't realize that that's like right out of your way. But yeah, it's gonna be 9:30 for me in a moment. And normally I'm sleeping. And I'm kind of awake, so 5-hour difference at the moment. Yeah. 5-hour difference. For Kyrie, she's in Australia, so for her it's like a 15-hour difference for us two. 2:25 in the afternoon here. Ooh. Sweet. What time is your sunset? Is your sun setting start? Oh my god, I'm stuttering. What time does your sun start to set this time of the year? There we go. I got it out. We just have to enunciate. Enunciate. Alright, who did we need to buy the fishing stuff from? Shiny Heel, over in West Hawker's Alley. West Hawker's Alley. That's the shop. Damn, 5 p.m. Our days be getting shorter. Don't get me wrong, I like the nighttime, but I do prefer me a longer day. Fieldcraft supplier, maybe? It's either the Fieldcraft supplier or maybe someone else. Nope, it's you. Pillbugs. Alright, let's buy 99 pillbugs. There we go. And now we gotta get harbor herrings. Harbor herrings. Harbor herrings. Fishing log. Alright, so she said not to fish in the same spot of the lower decks, so we'll head back. And then, wait. What if this is still the lower decks, right? What if we find like a different spot here in the lower decks? Because it's all considered the same. Haha. But as we get more into the winter days, we'll be super short. I'm in the southwest of Norway, so I'm gonna go total dark, but in December sun comes up at around 10, 11, and goes down between 3 to 4. That was about the same as me when I was living in Alaska. So I totally get it. I've lived up there in the north area of this globe. So I totally get it. I hated it. I love, though, in the summer, when the sun is fucking up at, like, 3 in the morning. That shit was fucking peak. I agree. Chew, you get it. You get it, Chew. You get it. Listen, we have the seasonal depression, but we have the sun all fucking day. That seasonal depression do be kicking our ass, though. Alright, let's equip the pill bug. Goes down to like 11 to 12 at night. Yep. When I was in Alaska, the sun would be like, the sky would still be bright at like 2 to 3 in the morning during the peak of summer. Like you'd still see like the shine of the sun underneath the horizon. It wouldn't fully go away. So the sky would be like a nice brightish, like purple, almost like blue. It was pretty cool. Love Alaska. Hate living up there. Alright, let's fish for some fish. We need 3 harbor herrings. Let's see it. Merlthor Goby. Why are you eating this shit? You prefer lugworms. Why are you eating my pill bugs, bro? Bro's eating my pill bugs, but he prefers other shit. We got a dusk and dawn, but further north they have 24-hour sun and 24-hour dark in winter. Yup, that's definitely further north in Alaska as well. Like, if you get up to, like, the higher points, I think, like, North Pole, Nome, those places, they'll have the fucking, like, 24-hour sun, 24-hour darkness shit. Dude, if I get another Merlthor Goby, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. I don't want them. Give me harbor herrings. Oh, double exclamation point. There's the harbor herring. See? Let's see that harbor herring. This particular variety of herring will gather in busy harbors such as Limsa Galadian Bay to feed on the small sea creatures which consume the waste dumped from ships. They prefer the pill bugs. Alrighty. So, Chu, what's the next Sims expansion going to be? I haven't reset up my Sims stuff yet. I do need to set my Sims file back up. Reset my Abraham playline and the Abraham lore. Harbor herring, okay. There's the next one. I think that's the last harbor herring we need. The harbor herrings seem to be 2 exclamation point fish. That is a coral butterfly? I'm sorry? Prefers pill bugs as well. Okay, that's cool. You're going to be taking the shit I need. As if the Merlthor gobies weren't enough. Colorful saltwater fish commonly found in the warm seas around the island of Bianak. Not known for its flavor, the wavekin is most often put on display in aquariums. It's a very pretty fish. I don't know, they just did one focusing on kids and outdoor stuff. EA is getting sold, so I don't know if they have anything big planned at the moment. True, that is true. We'll have to see. How are you feeling about the EA purchase? Malm kelp. I got fucking kelp. Oh man. This dark green variety of seaweed found in all 5 of Eorzea's seas has been known to grow up to a malm, 1760 yalms in length. Huh. Cool. What's the preferred bait for that? Lugworms. Hilarious that kelp is the preferred bait of the lugworm. I feel like that's just a bad pull. You're trying to pull up fish, not a fucking kelp. Who knows? Maybe you are looking for kelp. All right, I got another anchovy. Let's swap fishing spots. Yeah, let's head towards the ferry docks. Maybe by the ferry docks we'll get this. We just need one more. Do I need a ticket to cross, sir? No, thank you. Just need a ticket to use the ferry. Alright, this should be the last harbor herring I need. I can sense it. There it is. That's my fisher's intuition speaking to me right there. Well, I'm not as upset as some. I think they are after the sport games like FC and F1. But most of the simmers are freaking out. I personally probably won't buy any expansions if the sale goes through. Just because I don't want to fund Saudi with my personal funds. So it would surprise me if they let Maxis go or sold it off, to be honest. Maxis? Is that like the studio that produces Sims underneath EA? So there's like Maxis underneath EA, which produces Sims? Interesting. Maybe they would. If they do that, that might be good. That might actually help the Sims. That's kind of like best case scenario, to be honest. Freeing it from EA. Whew. That might be what we need for the Sims. A revitalization of the Sims franchise with a company that doesn't fucking bastardize it like EA does. With their fucking plethora of expansions, making it completely inaccessible to new people. At least the base game's free though, so I can't complain too much, because that's a good thing. The base game is free, so I can't complain much. But all those fucking expansion packs just because I want a dog. I just want a dog. Bring me 3 harbor herring, Rorobume. This will test both your ability to use pillbugs as bait and your ability to count. There's nothing better than salted harbor herring, save for perhaps fried harbor herring. Or grilled? No, definitely salted. You know, in the yesteryears of my youth, I used to use every fish I yanked out to beauty the bigger one. A good gamble until game got gargantuan. I guess I got greedy. Where did you... Well, sometimes it's best to throw back the big ones. Good God, what's a guildmaster got to do to garner a grain of gratitude? Acting respectable would be a start. Respectable? I say the seas and snart everything that swarm in them. And that would be an accomplishment if by everything that swam in them you meant fish and not lady divers. All you ever brought back were stories about carousing with the trollops. And then he hits a fucking emote in front of her. That's crazy. Chauvinism is just a red herring. The harbor herring are what's important. Namely, the lesson of thinking from the perspective of the fish when selecting bait. In that regard, I can say you truly have the mind of a fish, so here is a treat. Some of it might seem like gibberish at first, but as you make observations and jot down notes, eventually all of it will be gibberish. We'll take some time to study up, but be careful not to fry your fish brain. You'll need it for your next lesson. The fishing log is a chronicle of your experiences as a fisher. Peruse the fish guide for fishing locations, and detail fish data or reflect upon your accomplishments by reviewing your records. Other comments. Give me the gloves. Oh wait, let me see them. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the gloves. Sneak. Enabling to avoid enemies up to 4 levels above your own. Ooh. Sneaky peeky. The higher your perception rating, the better chance you have of landing a large-sized fish. Depending on the variety, it may be useful for mooching. Step below the land action sneak allows you to conceal yourself from enemies so that you may log, mine, or fish without fear of being attacked. Be mindful, however, that this ability is not effective against enemies with a level significantly higher than your own. And then there's also this guy who's got all the fish in the sea quest, which I wonder if that's the fucking ocean fishing thing. I don't think they would change any of the content. Like, I can't see them making it where you can have a gay couple or anything. They want to make money, but I could see them making a version to appease the culture in countries where it is illegal to have a gay relation. Like, make a straight only and well-covered female version for countries like Saudi. So yeah, they want profits, so changing the entire format worldwide would kill Sims completely. Really? Damn. I mean, to be fair, yeah, there is also the aspect of, like, there is, like, I gotta remember, I'm someone who hasn't spent money on The Sims, so I have this perspective. There are people who have spent money on every single expansion pass, and if you just make that, like, immediately free, it's like, damn, all that money that they fucking spent just to fucking make it free, you know? Like, that's crazy, you know? And there is, like, the base game. Like, Destiny has done that. Destiny charged for, like, the base game, and then they made the base game free eventually. But I think that also comes with, like, the territory of, like, how long is your online game lasting? Like, with Final Fantasy XIV, like, this game even. This game's been out for 10 years, and the base game and its first, like, 2 expansions are free. So, you know, yeah, I think maybe at a certain point they should have gotten into the habit of making certain packs like cheaper or like significantly like discounted, or maybe just straight up free after a certain time, because, like, I don't know, now we're just kind of in a situation where, like, none of them have been completely put into a free situation. So I don't know. But you are right. It is a lot more complicated than just, alright, let's just make everything free, or let's just change up the format for The Sims, because it's just been, The Sims 4 has been around for so long. And there's only so little that I know with me being new to it. I have all packs. Sims came out in 2014. I've been playing since day one. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. That's actually really fucking cool, though. You must have seen a lot of shit with the evolution of Sims, huh? There we go. Yeah, to be fair, I started playing the franchise with Sims 2, and I've seen a lot. When Sims 4 first came out, the base game didn't even have colored set dressings. The worlds were white. Babies went from the crib to child when aging up. No infants or toddlers. Huh. Wow. Yeah, I remember Kyrie mentioning to me that babies were added, that those weren't an original thing. And because of that, there was like a lot of like bugginess to them, which is why the fucking 8 child or like 7 toddler challenge is a thing. Ooh, new fishing pole. Trash. Okay. So we gotta sell this fish thing. We've just now got fish on us. There we go. Okay, so sell this. Store that, I guess. And that's gonna be sold too. Alrighty. Next quest will be level 10, I believe, so we can't grab the next quest. But there is that blue one. And it does kind of look like a fishing quest, so let's check it out. Phil Snow has news that should be of interest to any self-respecting fisher, no matter how seasoned. Well, if it ain't Rorobume. You may have just taken up your rod, but anyone can see you've got the keen eye of a fisherman, and I reckon you're looking to make that eye keener still. Bigger fish and more exotic locales. Aye, that's what we all seek, ain't it? And it just so happens I can tell you how to find them. You see, the Fisherman's Guild has just finished constructing a vast boat equipped for voyages on the high seas. Far as I know, Captain Forzagil is still looking for a band of fishermen adventurers enough. A band of fishermen adventurous enough to brave the deepest fishing hole of them all. If you think you've the stones for it, I'm sure he'll be glad to take you on. Oh, yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna unlock the thing. Arcanist skill, let's do it. Forzagil. Another daring soul come to join our crew, eh? And let me be the first to welcome you to the endeavor. Now this ain't your regular fishing boat. We sail it where we please, holding only the course the wind provides to us. Aye, that's the only way we can see the unseen, know the unknown. Captain Forzagil, if I may, the Endeavor is the Guild's only ship of this magnitude, and if we, as you say, sail only where the wind pleases to take us, we may not ever return to this port. The Guild may not look favorably upon such liberal use of its property. This game looks fun, full of adventure. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And I play it very slow. You don't have to play at this pace. I'm literally walking everywhere because I'm doing a very particular playthrough of this game called a roleplay playthrough, which I'm kind of starting. Where it's like you take your time, you read everything, you walk places, you interact with people, and like you play as your character rather than like taking actions that you would take, you know? Where you yourself may be like, all right, I want to get to the highest level. Your character is going to be focused on like trying to do the tasks, you know? So this is like a unique take on like just trying to play the game in a unique fashion. So, but you don't have to play as slow as I am. But this game is super fun. My apologies for ongoing an introduction. I'm Dristhada, sent from the Fisherman's Guild to oversee this venture. Why am I here when the ship already has a captain, you ask? They should add more cats? Shane, you can play as a cat girl. You can play as a cat girl. I don't know if you know this, but you can play as a cat girl. I didn't think it would convince you. But looking back, that was really stupid, wasn't it? I didn't think that would really be enough. I know you love cats, Chain. I didn't think it would be like I didn't know if you like cat girls. Let me clarify. I didn't think it would be cat girls. Like I didn't think that cat girls would be cat enough for you to be like, "Oh my god, I love it," you know? Exclusively play a cat. I know. Yumi is like your thing. You're literally the Yumi. Oh my god, you could literally name yourself Yumi something in this game. And like try to like cosplay Yumi in this. They gutted Yumi, so I heard. So I heard on TikTok. So I heard. I heard Aatrox became super meta for a little bit, and then he kind of went back down, and that he got like really good in like a Worlds game, and like he got like a world skin and shit. You miss heal Yumi? Is she like now like speed buff and shield shit? That's what she does now, right? She just does speed buffs and shields. Shield Yumi, yeah. Okay. Man. Sad. And passive exclusive to one champ? Wait. There's only one champion who can use her passive, or there's a, like, when she is on the champion, they can get her passive and it's only exclusive to them for the whole game? Like, at the start of the game, you, like, pick a champion to give a passive to for the whole game? I don't know. Well, as you may already know, members of our trade, Master Wawalago and Captain Forziglo included, seem to have difficulties managing time. I suppose the concepts become something of an afterthought when one becomes so focused on a water's surface. Regardless, I am here to ensure the ship adheres to its schedule, both by managing its finances and ensuring new crew members board smoothly. No one champ per game. Whoever she's been attached to the longest. Oh, so whoever she's attached to the longest gets the passive. So more often than not, that'll be the ADC. However, if there's a carry and you start attaching to yourself to the carry, and that time eventually supersedes the ADC, that would then transfer to the carry, is how I'm guessing that would work. But you then, okay. Yeah, I see. That is interesting. What an interesting change. I'd have, maybe I should hop on I almost said FF14. I'm already on FF14. Maybe one day I'll like re-download League and check out Yumi. Maybe if I ever do that, I have to do Aatrox first though. Chain, do you remember when I streamed League of Legends, like, years ago? I did it, like, for a little bit. Not really, lol. That's okay, that's okay. I streamed it for a little bit, but I did, I remember, like, just doing the gameplay aspect of it. The Scuttle DC. Yeah, I was in Scuttlepog Squad. Like, I did some stuff with the Scuttlepog Squad. I did, like, just streaming myself playing League of Legends a little bit. And then I also I did some on Twitch. I did some on Twitch too, but on Twitch I didn't do very much. I did it for like a few weeks and then I stopped. The Endeavor shall embark upon any number of predetermined routes, each of which have this port as their final destination. Rest assured, if you fail to join one voyage, the ship shall return before long. The route we travel will be determined by our departure time, and you may speak with me if you wish to know the route before boarding. Pray bear in mind that we must keep to a strict schedule. We cannot take more crew members after we have begun boarding, and there are no exceptions to this rule, even for captains. But yeah, if I ever were to stream League of Legends again, I would do like my Aatrox setup again. Like I'd have the Aatrox loading screen where he's like moving and stuff with his wings. I love that little animation of like the basic Aatrox skin, of like with the wings moving and stuff, and then the music for his boom boom. Like I loved his theme. His theme was fucking awesome. Garen. I did like Garen. Garen was like my secondary. He was my second guy. Garen was who I would play because Aatrox required skill and I was bad at the game. So I played Garen because he was easy. Aatrox is my favorite. Garen is who I'm best at. I'm just good with Garen. But Garen's easy. Played on mute, so I don't know the sounds. Oh, I'm more so talking about the Aatrox like theme music. Aatrox has like on YouTube. There's a YouTube music that you can listen to of Aatrox's song. Not every champion. Riot hasn't done it for every champion, but like a lot of champions have like a song attributed to them. You know, I think Aphelios has one. I think Jinx has one. Jinx has one. It's the Get Jinx songs. You know, that's her song. Aye, I hear you. When we board the ship is when we get to the exciting part, fishing. Here, take these lures. They're certain to attract something worth displaying on your wall, or at least worth eating. Have I seen Arcane? I've seen the first season. Haven't seen the second season. Second season came out around my One Piece craze, so I didn't get around to it. And I just haven't gotten around to it since. I still just keep up with One Piece. One Piece has consumed my life. So in terms of like watching shows and shit, it's very unlikely I'm going to take a suggestion for a show again because I'm just so obsessed with One Piece. I literally am. I literally am. Chain, this show... Okay. As soon as I'm done with this quest, I'm going to tell you something. Should be enough to last for one voyage at least. If you're looking for other kinds of bait, you should buy it here on the docks or on the ship. Try to switch it up now and then, because if you only use the same kind of bait, you're only going to keep catching the same fish. And that ain't why we do this, is it? You're right. And one last thing. While Driskthada here might be in charge of the particulars on land, once we're on the ship, it's my word you'll heed. So when I say we're fishing here, or we'll be sailing there, I won't hear no objections. As long as we're clear on that, I believe there'll be bounteous fish for all. No, don't leave, Chain, don't leave. And with that, the Endeavor is yours to board. If you wish to enter the ship, or if you would like a more detailed explanation of what it is we do, you only need ask. 10 versatile lures. A lure developed by the Fisherman's Guild specifically for novice anglers can be used on land or at sea. Oh, I like this little animation we're getting. That ocean fishing unlocked. potential crew members may register to board the Endeavour in 15-minute intervals, occurring every 2 hours. Oh. However, the Endeavour will depart early if number of crew members reaches 24. So 24 people to do a fishing thing. Welcome to the Endeavour. You'll be boarding the ship? What time is it? 10:01? Oh wow, they're leaving. I would love to, but I don't want to over level right now, so I'm okay right now. But no, Chain, listen. I'll tell you super quick. Super quick. Oh my god, she actually dipped. No, she dipped. She's gone. I'm kidding. Super quick, Chain. Fucking watch One Piece. I was gonna give you the spiel, but I don't wanna bog you down. In addition to bait, there exist several types of man-made lures. Lures are applied to your line in the same manner as bait. Fish can sense the difference between live bait and lures. Therefore, it may take longer for you to register a bite. On the other hand, lures can be reused multiple times, as well as employed to land prey too large for smaller bait. Land bait. What? So as employed to land prey, too large for smaller bait. Being able to choose the right bait or lure for the situation is what separates the amateur from the professional. Guy looks like he's gonna do the fishing thing. Alright. I think that means the next step is to head to Ul'dah. We're gonna head back home. Let's see our home city. The place we first arrived to. Quick little water break. Alright, now we get to pick up mining. You know, I didn't check if Kara was online. Of course she is. Oh, she's in Balmung. Her home. I started heading to the guild leader. Well met, adventurer. You stand within the Miners Guild, the place where seekers of the realms mineral wealth gather. With pickaxe and sledgehammer, we miners work rock and earth, that they might yield us ores, fossils, and precious stones, and more. If you have a mind to join our ranks, you will be pleased to know that we are currently recruiting. Great riches await those with strong backs and keen eyes. Yes. A decision you will not regret. You have just taken your first step towards striking it rich. To look at the lands around Ul'dah, one would be forgiven for thinking the region barren of opportunity. But beneath the surface, the scene could not be more different. There lies veins of copper, silver, and gold beyond measure. For as long as he has dwelt in Thanalan, man has availed himself of these vast deposits, giving rise to thriving mining trade, which forms the foundation of our nation's prosperity. Of course, the mining trade as it is today owes much to an event which took place some century and a half ago, namely the Mad Mithril Rush. Never before had the Sultanate seen such an influx of migrants. Endless throngs came from lands near and far, spurred on by the dream of discovering the motherlode. Alas, a harsh reality awaited them. You see, the vast majority of these polar souls were miners in name alone, and they possessed neither the proper equipment nor the training to realize their dreams. To make matters worse, the mining concerns, who in those days held absolute power, did not scruple to exploit them. Presented with a glut of unskilled labor that proceeded to fill every tunnel to bursting, and atrocious working conditions soon became the norm. Jesus Christ. Miners were paid a pittance for back-breaking labor, and saw not other riches they unearthed. Pushed to breaking point, the workers banded together to form the Miners' Guild with the aim of improving conditions while protecting the integrity of the trade. Since then, we have sought to educate folk in correct mining practices, both to prevent accidents and to curb the impact that our trade has upon the environment. I trust you now have a better understanding of what we do. All that is left is to commit your name to our role. When you are prepared to do so, pray speak with me again. I shall guide you through the enrollment procedure. So are you ready to join the Miners Guild? Affirm your desire to join the Miners Guild. Music to my ears. Aye, the kind made when one's pickaxe strikes gold. You must introduce yourself to Guildmaster Adalberta right away. Her approval is required if you were to be formally admitted to our ranks. In case you're unaware, Adalberta is perhaps the most accomplished of those miners who still swing a pickaxe. Her understanding of their trade is unsurpassed, and her flair for prospecting uncanny. Her brain, in short, is a veritable gold mine of knowledge, much of it concerning the mining of gold. Jesting apart, you stand to learn a great deal from her. When you are ready, pray present yourself to Adalberta, and you will find her down the steps yonder, over by the bar. Alright, Adalberta. Well met, adventurer. Adalbert is my name, and I'm the master of this guild. I take it you wish to become a miner. Well, our doors are open to all who aren't afraid to work hard and get dirty. Thanks to recent advancements in refining techniques, it's now possible to smelt even low-purity ores. I mention this because it's allowed us to reopen a number of mines which were long thought exhausted, prompting trade to flourish. Truth be told, with business as it is at the moment, we can't take on enough new miners, and few folk make better miners than adventurers, you being a hardy lot. What's more, you're well traveled, which serves to expand the guild's sphere of activity. Oh, but I'm not suggesting you join solely for our benefit. For your part, you'll acquire skills that will prove to your profit, a mutually beneficial arrangement. I trust you'll agree. So what say you? You will join us, yes? Ready to work hard and get dirty? Yes. Then I bid you welcome to the Miners' Guild. May your toils never go unrewarded. Now then, here's a pickaxe to get you started. It's not the newest, but it should serve a novice well enough. Go on and take it up. See how it feels in your hands. Speak to me again when you're ready, and I'll assign you a little task to help you get into the swing of things. Miner unlocked. Okay. uh Mine. Nice. I see. Adalberta wants to assign you your first task. You look good with a pickaxe, Rorobume. Now that you're suitably equipped, your training can commence. A miner learns his craft best in the wilderness, with pickaxe in hand. To begin, let's see how you fare with good old copper ore. Bring me, say, 10 chunks. There are deposits of the stuff throughout Thanalan. I doubt you'll have to go very far outside the city. Seek out some promising locations outside the Gate of the Sultana and the Gate of Nald, and swing away. The motion may feel awkward at first, but in time it'll become second nature. Miners use pickaxes and other tools to extract the mineral wealth of the area and gather minerals. Use casting. Locations can be mined from resources known as mineral deposits. Prospect. Prospect and triangulate, I see. Lay of the land and then arbor call, I see. I understand it now. Alright, so we gotta go outside the city. And we're gonna get some copper ore. Let's go to Central. I like Central. Finding mineral deposits. Okay, it's the same thing. Oh, it's right there. So we just need 10. Thank goodness these turtles are friendly and they don't just immediately attack. Oh. Oh no! I did the fucking... That's okay. We got 2 extra pieces. I didn't want to do that, but... Give me a sec. Cat one's in the room. Alright, I'm back. It's 10 chunks of copper ore I want. The metal is common enough in Thanalan. You shouldn't have trouble finding suitable deposits just outside the gate of the Sultana and the gate of Nald. Let's see here. 10 chunks, just as I ordered. Well done, Rorobume. Tell me, is being a miner not like you imagined? Harder than expected, is it? All new recruits say as much. It takes a combination of knowledge, experience, and instincts to know where to dig. Yet it's ultimately backbreaking labor that yields you your prize. Make no mistake, Rorobume. Mining is grueling work, and you'll be dog-tired most of your waking hours. But tell me, did you not feel invigorated each time your pickaxe struck home? Did you not experience a thrill of triumph when the earth finally yielded up your prize? That is what we miners live for. You may be ripe to collapse, your face caked in weak old dirt, but the promise of discovery drives you on, and the instant you find that which you have long sought, in that sparkling instant, you feel like a god among men. You've made a fine start, and I would like to see you maintain your efforts. Practice swinging your pickaxe till your arms have learned the motion. Then return here. I'll have another little task for you. Okay. Yeah, the red one's still the best. There we go. And now our gatherers have been collected. We have all the gatherers. Let's see our thing. So these are the stats. Ooh. Receive 10 player commendations. Leave. Oh. Hell yeah. Is there a way to check? Not near completion, but can I filter out the ones I've done? Yes. Okay, I've killed 100 enemies. Gladiator's level 20. Thaumatur's level 10. 10 player commendations. That's awesome. Oh, 3,000. Holy shit. So the next one's 50, then 100, then 300, then 500, then 1,500, then 3,000. Holy, so I get a minion. Ooh. A crown? Ooh. Whoa. You get this for getting 100 comms. A sovereign barding. Oh, it's for Chocobo. This looks like a mount, I think. Whoa. And this is also a mount, I think. Of 100 gil from Levy quests. $10,000 gil from Levy quests. Sheesh. Honest Gillionaire. Crafting. All disciplines. Quests. 30 unique quests. Guild has. Okay. Well, we have a title. 11 comms. And here's our class list. Level 20 Gladiator, 19 Thaumateurs, level 9 Pugilist, and we have all the Disciples of the Land. You know, I think this is a good place to end it for today. Feeling like I should take a break. We did a lot of great progress. Getting all the gatherers, finally. And exploring all of the cities and getting all their aetherites, so now travel through all the cities is going to be a lot faster. So yeah, I think we'll end it here for today. Lots of people here. Alrighty, chat. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream today. Steam. Check this game out. I've done a run Discovery queue. In the Discovery queue. Have 2 games in my car already. That's pretty cool. I forget that this is on Steam. I purchased it directly from like the website. But I know that there's like a Steam version too. I don't know which one is better to get though, so don't ask me that. I would just do a little research on that. Get some rest and I'll see you next time. I'll see you too, Chew. I'll try to join you next time and actually say hi next time instead of just like fucking peeping in and then fucking passing out. I was tired. To be fair, I was tired. But I hope to yap with you sometime soon, so you take care. And thanks everybody for showing up to the stream today. Really do appreciate it. VOD boys, thank you guys for getting this far in the fucking story for Rorobume. Thank you guys so much for keeping up with this story. And yeah, everybody take care. See you guys next time.